afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we're going to be undoing Mother Nature's mistake. By that I mean that it was way too dry and hot this summer, and you know that if you've watched this channel at all because I've said it like a million times. But it was probably the driest year we've had in the last 5 years. So with that comes the problem that we need to fill our frog pond. So we call it the frog pond just because I don't know really why. I guess there's a lot of frogs in it. Actually supplies our barn's water for the cows, strictly for the cows, for nothing else. It supplies their water to their water bowls and the gutter also, but that just runs out with the cleaner, so that doesn't matter. But it supplies the cows water in the wintertime. We have a submersible pump that goes out in the middle of our pond and feeds off kind of like the middle-ish bottom area and just pumps up to our barn, which is really, really crucial in the winter because the cows drink a lot of water and you can't always rely on the wells. We have 2 wells, I believe, and they have both run dry before, so we really, really count on this pond to keep the cows watered in the winter. Well, it's down about 2 feet this year, and I will show you, but it's like very far away right now. It's very low, and we have to fill it. So how we do that is, you can see this lake behind me. We are going to be pumping water from this lake to the pond, which is just on the other side of that hill. You can see the cows up there grazing, and you can see the barn from here. And we're just going to be using this black pipe that we always keep laid out to pump the water all the way up there. So I'm going to have to straighten out this pipe because the cows walk all over it and kick it out of the way. You can see from here, like, look, right there they kicked it, and like right over there. So that's going to be fun. And we pump it with this new pump that we bought last year, I think. It's a Briggs & Stratton. I don't really know if this is a brand or not, but it runs good. We just started it. It's got a 5 horsepower motor on it. And it works great. We pumped 3 or 4 days straight with it last year because it takes about 3 or 4 days running it straight to fill that frog pond. So last year was really the only time we used it. We used it kind of like half a year. I think we used our old one for half a year, but we had a terrible time using that old one. It was actually like not funny at the time, but really funny looking back on it. I was coming down here to start it up, the old one, and I couldn't figure out why the water wasn't coming out because the water is supposed to go in here and come out here, I believe. And I couldn't figure out what was going on, so I made the mistake of taking this cap off, which I don't recommend ever doing because I got it like halfway off and it blew off and then just like completely soaked me, and it was October and it was freezing and I was so mad. And my boss just laughed and laughed. I didn't really contemplate how I was going to get it down. I'll be a few days late, but make sure you call 911 if this falls down and lands on top of me. Alright, bar muscles, baby. So I'm just going to set it over there in the pine trees. Cedar trees, those are cedar trees. So this is the whole pond right here, or lake. It's called a lake, but really, it's more of a like cesspool. It's pretty gross. And the water is usually all the way up to that embankment there. So we've lost a lot of water. So, looks like turtle heaven right there. This end has to be so I guess the piece with the end isn't here, I hope, or it fell off, and I hope that's not the case. So, yeah, this is it. Kind of creeps me out because I'm just like imagining a massive turtle just like waiting to eat me. So yeah, there's that, and I'll start straightening this pipe out. It is pretty hot out here. I can still hear the water in it. Kind of a change of plans. My boss wants me to wait for him to straighten out the pipe because it is kind of a 2-person job. I cut my finger. I don't know if you can see it. It was bleeding a lot before, but now it's not. I feel like you only get sympathy if it's really bleeding. But I'm gonna hop back on the four-wheeler and go show you guys the frog pond. It doesn't like me. Alright. Can you guys see the weird thing the sky is doing, like right there? There's like stripes. Weird. I do not believe you're supposed to be in there. She's like, make me leave. This is the pond that feeds our cows. Waters our cows. Not feeds them. I wish it would feed them. That'd be so nice. Yeah, this is it. I was wrong. It's about 6 feet down. Oh my gosh. We're gonna be pumping for like a week and a half. So that barrel is attached to the submersible pump. And we're worried that it's going to start sucking up some crap, and then we'd have to dig the whole pump out, and it's happened before and it's just a nightmare. So you can see there's a lot of weeds in it and stuff. It's just really low. So we're going to fill that up, and I'll show you guys probably tomorrow, because I'm pretty sure we're not going to get to it today because it's pretty hot today and my boss is busy doing something, and it's kind of a two-person job. So we will get back to you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It's the next day and we are down here by the pump getting ready to get it going. We've yet to straighten out the pipe, but I straightened it a little bit just by pulling on it down there. The pump is already down there, and we have this hose that's supposed to go on the end of it. That pump, when we bought it, came with this handy dandy little cage thing so it doesn't suck up any like algae or like weeds or anything, which is really, really nice, because the one that we had before just kind of had like one of those, it looks like a fireman's hose, like the end of it. I got rust all over my hands now. So the end of it it's not enclosed or anything, so it would just like suck up everything in the lake. It would be like lily pads stuck to it and just a whole bunch of stuff. So it's really nice to have that now. So we've got that hose down here. We've got one can of gas. We have another can of gas in the back of my boss's truck, but he just went up to get the vice grips because we have yet to do a project where we actually bring all the tools we need. So he's going to get those. We're going to have to tighten some more of those hose clamps. But the screwdriver he brought is the wrong size, and I don't want to tell him because he's in a bad mood. So it's a little breezier today, but it's already 80 degrees, so it's going to be a hot day dragging that hose around. But with any luck at all, this will work on the first try, because last year it was just so bad getting everything going. So maybe we'll be luckier this year, we can hope. So, yeah. I also wanted to mention that this lake right here, I don't know if it's true or not, so take this with like a grain of salt or a pound or whatever. But somebody said, it was rumored, that this bog has wild cranberries. And I don't know if that's true, but I mean, Massachusetts has a bunch of cranberries and can grow cranberries in Maine, so I don't know. Could be true, I guess. I don't know. Do some research, guys, and let me know if that's a thing that can actually happen.
Alright, pull her over.
Yes, sir. Wow. It's so hard.
You got it.
I'm glad you didn't want me to do this alone.
Yeah.
Oh. Is that the end of it? That's the end of it. We're gonna need all that extra, I guess. I think that's enough. Look how tall these little thistles are. I think they're called like, look at them over there. They're just everywhere this year. They must like dry weather. I think they're called like a Canadian thistle or something like that. They have like a purple flower in the summer. They're pretty, but they're just horrible, horrible little plants. I mean, look at the thistles on them. I can't even imagine falling into one of those. We got the pipe all straightened out, and now I'm just headed down to start it, and fingers crossed that it starts right up, because it did not go this well last year. It literally took us like 2 weeks to get it pumping in the first place, and then we had to change out pumps, so then it was like another week and a half just to get it pumped, and it was a nightmare. So if it works this year, I will be so excited. Okie dokie, guys. Cross your fingers. Here goes nothing. Let's go see, shall we? Squeaky door. All right. Whew, crazy hair. So. Not really sure which way I should go here. What the hell, I guess. Gonna run for it. Go, Bessie, go! No, we're not gonna make it. Haha. It's a Dodge, no four-wheel drive required. So it officially didn't work the first or second time that we started pumping. So now it's the third time and we think it's pumping. So I'm headed up to check right now, and it had better be, because it's almost 12 o'clock and it's gonna be a long, hard day if this doesn't work this time. I think I hear it. Woo, hallelujah, it's pumping. Thank goodness. Oh boy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below, and hit that notification bell so that you know when new videos are being posted. I really appreciate you guys' support and any comments you might have, and I just thank you guys so much for watching. So, bye!